Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the opening game from Fuller Digital, anyway, of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks baseball season. Hawks right now stand at 4-0, and the unique thing about that is the 4-0 record is 4 consecutive no-hitters. A couple of them were combined no-hitters, and a couple of them were single no-hitters. Started the season off with a no-hitter against Cherokee, 2A school, then dropped Garrigan with a no-hitter, and Webster City, 3A school, and just the most recent one was a no-hitter against Hinton Wednesday night, I believe that was. And it might have been a perfect game even. So off to a tremendous start, and the pitcher tonight is the one that threw the no-hitter against Webster City, the 3A school that was ranked at the time. So Hawks are off to a good start and look for an exciting year. Brought you a softball game the other night against Unity Christian, and the girls are off to an equally good start. And they were to play tonight, but Akron-Westfield girls were in state golf, so they could not be a part of that. So that's postponed, I think, till June sometime, 13th. We'll probably bring you that game later on. But for tonight's game, as you see, the Hawks taking their final prep for infield, and we will play the Akron-Westfield Westerners under the head coach of Gordy Johnson and assisted by Michael Harris and Tanner Bundy. Their starting lineup at shortstop, number 4, Hayden Wahlberg. Batting second is the center fielder, number 2, Eric Allard. In left field, batting third, number 22, Michael Swancutt. At third base, number 21, Jack Terpstra is the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth, at second base, number 12, Carter Wilkin. At first base, first base, number 7, Casey Nielsen. In right field, number 1, Tatum Wilkin, batting 7th. Batting 8th is the catcher, number 25, Nathan Gaswint. And pitching tonight, number 3, Connor Wendell. The Hawks are going to start off with, at shortstop, number 13, Jackson Bunkers. At second base, number 3, Alex Schrader. Batting in the third hole is third baseman, number 15, Cale Ortman. In right field, number 23, Hunter Pick. At first base, batting fifth, number 16, Colin Holman. DH tonight, number 34, Austin Klein. Batting seventh, he is DHing for the catcher, number 20, Landon Waldschmidt. In left, Isaiah Garrett's the pitcher tonight, and we'll get to him later. Catcher is number 20, Landon Waldschmidt. Batting eighth is the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Willman. And in center fielder, batting ninth is number 12, Brendan Fish. And as I mentioned on the bump tonight is number 25, Isaiah Garrett's. The Hawks are coached by Dean Harpenow, Nolan Hazy, and Brad Klein. Umpires for tonight are Brett Sano and Jim Nurse. As you can see, they are going over the ground rules right now. And we'll be having the national anthem here in a few minutes. And then we'll get the game going. This, I believe, is the first home game of the season. Cherokee was supposed to be here, but, field conditions were soggy. So they moved over to Cherokee, who's got a turf infield and a grass outfield, but it was dry enough to play over there. So Gordy and Dean hammering out all the details. And just for the future reference, we got the Memorial Day tournament tomorrow for the baseball team, and we got Kingsley Pearson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Large-Gila Memorial Field.
West Bend Mallard and Humboldt all coming to visit for the Memorial Day tournament.
Tonight. Please welcome Brett Sano behind the plate.
And then on Tuesday, the Hawks will travel to Galen Catholic
Now we'll get to the
for a
starting
baseball
lineup. Stars
softball
welcome our
doubleheader.
visitors, The Westerners from Akron-Westfield.
And as we go
Leading
through the
off on
starting
short
lineups
side,
here,
number 4, Hayden Wahlberg. In center field, number 2, Eric Allard. In left field, number 22, Michael Swancutt. Playing third, number 21, Jack Terpstra. Second base, number 12, Carter Wilkin. Playing first, number 7, Casey Nielsen. In the right field, number 1, Tatum Wilkin. And catching tonight, number 25, Nathan Gaswent. And your pitcher tonight for the Westerners, number 3, Connor Wendell.
beautiful evening in Remsen tonight.
Assisted by Michael Harris and Tanner
Flags
Bundy.
are kind of blowing
Now
across
let's
the
welcome
field
starting lineup
from
your
left to
Remsen St.
right.
Mary's Hawks. Leading
And
off will be the shortstop, number 13.
I think you can see the
Jackson
flag on
Bunker.
your screen.
Playing second, number 3, Alex Schrader. At third base, number 15, Cale Ortman. Playing right field, number 23, Hunter Pick. At first base, number 16, Colin Holman. Your designated hitter tonight, number 34, Austin Klein. Catching tonight, number 20, Landon Waldschmidt. In left field, number 8, Ryan Willman. In center field, number 12, Brendan Fish. And your pitcher tonight, number 25, Isaiah Garrett. The Hawks are coached by head coach Dean Harpenon, assisted by Nolan Hazy and Brad Klein. Ladies and gentlemen, now we'd like you to ask you to please rise and remove your hats, as we say in Our Father, for the safety of our athletes, coaches, umpires, and for good sportsmanship throughout the contest. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
And as the left-hander takes his warm-ups, we'll have
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. At this time,
a couple
we'd like
things
to
about
thank our
Akron-Westfield. You know,
sponsors tonight.
throughout the years, no matter what their record is or what kind of talent they have, they always seem to play
Electric,
St. Mary's very tough. Gordy Johnson's
Crop
been a good
Insurance.
coach.
And again, also thank you for
He's
all
been
the
with
other
them for
sponsors
several
that have
years
helped us out
now.
throughout the year. And again, thank
But-
you for your support of Remsen St. Mary's athletics.
In
And
fact,
again,
the
ladies and
one
gentlemen,
year,
you can
and
all
a year
things
escapes
Remsen
me, but
concession stand, so you can get a 50
both
cent
of our
item
teams
sponsored
made
by American
state
Bank.
tournament. Both won our first-round games. We were on opposite sides of the bracket, and we both lost our second-round game. So could have been like 2016 when St. Mary's and West Sioux squared off for the championship. But it wasn't meant to be. Again, we'd like to thank Fuller Digital Solutions for allowing us to broadcast this game. We'd also like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight. And we'll get to those at the breaks in the action for the commercials. St. Mary's pretty much senior dominated. I believe there's what, 7? 6 seniors out there.
Sophomore catcher, sophomore first baseman, and junior right fielder.
Right. Sophomore catcher, sophomore first baseman, and junior right fielder. So a lot of guys to replace next year, but JV won their game and come from behind fashion. I think the JV team is also undefeated to start off this early season.
Ladies and gentlemen, leading off the top of the first inning.
And we're ready to go now.
Hayden Wahlberg.
Hayden Wahlberg,
Pitching, number 25, Isaiah Garrett.
the shortstop for the Westerners. And the pitch from Isaiah fouled off into the crowd. And 0-1 pitch, curveball drops it in on the outside corner. Strike 2, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, a little high. Good setup pitch. Throw it out of the strike zone, see if he goes fishing. And they 1-2. Little dink out to center fielder.
Catch by center field by number 21, Brendan Fish.
Brendan
That'll be
Fish.
the first out. The Westerners, number
First
2,
out of
Eric
the game.
Allard.
Eric Allard, the center fielder, number 2.
Oh, you're right. Oh, well. It's the worst things in the world.
And the pitch
Old habits.
upstairs. One 0 pitch, swing and a miss. Left-hander stretch. Good pitch right on the outside corner. It's where a pitcher wants to keep it as low, maybe drive it into the ground. Hard to get a line drive out of on the knees outside. And a swing and a miss. Nice
Strikeout,
tail.
Number 25, Isaiah Garrett. That'll be the second out of the first inning. Now batting for the Westerners, number 22, Michael Swancut.
In the third hole tonight for the Westerners, left fielder, number 22, Michael Swancut. And the pitch. Nice movement again, but just a little bit outside. It's the thing about usually left-handers, they have natural tailing motion. Tail away from the right. Oh, and he had him fooled on that one. 1-1 the count. Garrett shakes out the sign, wants this one. Another curveball, stays outside. 2-1 the count. A little bit low. 31. That was foul ball, yes. Went straight down, so it brings us to a full count. As I was mentioned, left-handers usually have a little bit more movement on their fastball. It kind of tends to sail away from a right-hander, cuts away, and curveball, of course, would break into a right-hander. Strike 3. Nice curveball there.
Isaiah Garris, that'll be the third out of the first inning. Two up in the bottom of the first inning for Remsen St. Mary's will be number 13, Jackson Bunkers, number 3, Alex Schrader, and number 15,
We'll go to the bottom of the first with Bunkers, Schrader, and Ortman coming to the plate.
Leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabit per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
Perfect night for baseball.
Oh.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Bottom of the first inning for
And
Remsen St.
back here
Mary's.
at Marv Thielen
Number
Memorial
13,
Field
Jackson Bunkers.
in Remsen, Iowa.
Pitching tonight.
And coming to the
for
plate,
Westerners, number 3, Connor
leadoff man,
Wendell.
the shortstop, number 13, Jackson Bunkers. And starts him off with a strike. 1-1 the count. Ooh, little nubber. Fielded cleanly by the third baseman.
Put out made by
Across the
number 21,
diamond,
Jack Turkstra.
Bunkers is
That'll be the first out of
retired.
the first inning.
5-3.
Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 3, Alex Schrader.
Batting second for the Hawks, number 3, second baseman, Alex Schrader. First pitch to him, a little high. 1-0 the count. That one, a little skip. 2-0. And over his head, 3-0. Connor Wendell, the pitcher for the Westerners. 3-0 the count. Sure he's taken all the way. Too high and tight. 4-pitch walk.
Schrader advances to first base on the walk.
And coming to the plate,
Now
number
batting,
15,
number
the third
15,
baseman,
Cale
Cale Ortman. And reaches out and ground ball. He's there at second base. Good speed by Alex. Ortman reaches on a fielder's choice.
Number 23, Hunter Pick.
Men at first and second, one out. And coming to the plate, Hunter Pick, number 4 hitter, playing right field tonight. First pitch ball to Hunter Pick. And Wendell with the delivery. Swing, hits another one, shortstop. Big hop to him. and makes the throw across the
Put out
field.
made at first base by the shortstop, number 4, Hayden Wahlberg. That'll be the second out of the first inning. 2 outs and runners on second and third will bring to the plate number 16, Colin.
2
Holman.
outs now with the left-hander coming to the plate, Colin Holman, first baseman. He started the season fairly hot, 3 home runs in 4 games. And the pitch, a little nubber out in front of the plate. Catcher fields it. Makes strong throw.
Put out made at first base by the catcher, number 25, Nathan Gaswin.
So the Hawks are retired
Third out of the first inning.
in the
After
first.
1, Remsen St. Mary 0, Akron-Westfield 0. Due up in the top of the second inning for Akron-Westfield being number 21, Jack
And
Terpstra.
we'll have
Number
a
12,
message from
Carter
our
Wilkins,
sponsors.
And number 7.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's to
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
And welcome back to Marv Thielen Memorial Field for the top of the second inning.
Leading off the top of the second inning.
Coming to the plate for Akron-Westfield Westerners is their cleanup hitter, Jack Terpstra. Playing third tonight, another lefty hitter. Pulls the Garrett fastball. Right down the line for foul ball. 0-1 the count. And the 0-1 pitch. Another number. That's going to stay fair. Holman makes the play.
By the first baseman, number 16, Colin Holman. That'll be the first out of the second inning.
3 unassisted on that play.
Now batting for the Westerners, number 12, Carter Wilkin.
Carter Wilkin coming to the plate. Second baseman. Another left-handed stick. Nice play by Holman at first base.
First baseman, number 16, Colin Holman. That'll be the second out of the second inning.
2 quick outs. You like to see that. Save pitches, since
Now
there is a
batting
pitch
for the
count
Westerners,
in
number
high
7,
school.
Casey Nielsen.
Holman makes another play unassisted. He'll tie a record held by many. 3 putouts in an inning. Starts Wilkin off with a strike. On a curveball, drops in. 0-1 pitch. Both teams went relatively quiet. Hawks did threaten with guys on second and third with 2 outs. Good spot for that one. Nice tail to the outside by Garrett's. Oh-2 pitch. And he gets away from Waldschmidt. He fires out. So that will go down as a strikeout, E2.
Casey Nielsen advances to first base on the drop third strike. 2 outs. And a runner on first will bring to the plate number 1, Tatum Wilkins.
Third strikeout by Garrett's, but the runner does advance to first base. It's kind of a crappy way of getting an error, but I suppose they figure if a guy swings at it, it should have been taken care of by the catcher. First pitch fouled off. 0-1 to count. And the second pitch. Curveball pulled down left field line for strike 2. Garrett's throwing around the plate or in the strike zone almost every pitch, so makes it tempting and keeps the hitters off balance too. A little timeout called. And the 0-2. And base hit. And ball misplayed by Fish out in center field, went under his glove. Runners advance to second and third now with 2 outs.
2 outs and runners on second and third will bring to the plate number 25, Nathan Gaswint.
Wasn't hit particularly hard, but just landed in the right place and then didn't bounce up into the glove. A little conference on the mound with Waldschmidt and Garrett's. So that's the first hit of the season against the Hawks. So 5, 10, 17, 18 innings of no-hit ball. A couple of the games were 10-run rules. And the pitch. Called strike 1. Really bear down now. Two runners in scoring position. And the 0-1 pitch. Good spot, good spot. A little bit high, 1-1. Nice curveball. It confused him. Not a very good swing at that. Might want to come back with that. 1-2 the count. Runners at second and third for the Westerners. 2 outs. And the pitch. And there it is again. Waldschmidt keeps this one in front of him, fires down to first base for the out.
Number 25, Isaiah Garrett for the third out of the second inning.
So,
2 up in the bottom of the second.
Akron-Westfield threatens also, but nothing to no avail.
20, Landon Waldschmidt.
And we will come back at the bottom of the second after these commercial messages.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
And back here at Mark Thielen Memorial Field for the bottom of the second inning. Got a scoreless game right now. Both teams did threaten. Hawks in the bottom of the first with two runners at second and third, and same thing with the Westerners. But both came with 2 outs, and the third out came with no runs scoring.
Austin Klein.
Austin Klein comes to the plate. He is the DH tonight for the pitcher Isaiah Garretts. Now, if you're a follower of pro baseball, there's no such thing as a 20-second or 15-second rule with nobody on base.
Yes, he did. I saw one of these.
1-0. On a check swing, they do call ball. 1-0 the count. 1-1 the count. As I was saying, there's no 15-second rule to pitch in high school, not yet anyway. Typically you don't have to worry about marathon games in high school unless they go extra innings or there's a lot of walks. And you can still put on shifts if you want, and so pretty much everything stays the same except for the pitch count. And Tapper back to the pitcher. And 1-3 goes for the first out.
Connor Wendell. That'll be the first out of the second inning. Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 20.
For the
Landon
Hawks,
Waldschmidt.
catcher, number 20, Landon Waldschmidt. Batting 7th in tonight's game. And the pitch from Wendell. High for ball 1. And the pitch in on the hands, knocks it over to the dugout of the Hawks. And swing and a miss. 1-2. They said he did
Strikeout
break
at
it,
three,
so
Connor Wendell. That'll be the second out of the second inning.
said he did offer at it, so it goes down as a strikeout. First strikeout for Connor Wendell.
St. Mary's, number 8.
Brings
Ryan
up number
Willman.
8, Ryan Willman, left fielder tonight. And drive to center field, and he tries a diving catch and misses it. And he's headed to second base for a double. Center fielder tried to make a good catch on a diving catch. Come up a little short. Willman standing at 2 with 2 outs.
Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 12, Brendan Fish.
Brendan Fish at the plate, batting 9th, the center fielder. And he reaches for it, dribbles one to, nice little hop to the first baseman. He goes down 1-3
Connor Wendell. That will be
for the third out of the
second
inning.
After 2, Remsen St. Mary's 0, Akron-Westfield 0. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to I'd like to thank tonight's game sponsor. Thank you to Arns Lawn Care.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
And back here at Martin Memorial Field for the top of the third inning.
Third inning for the Westerners be the pitcher, number 3, Connor Wendell.
And Connor Wendell batting ninth for the Westerners comes to the plate. Again, this is Jim Westman with Remsen St. Mary's and Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you the game tonight. First pitch, ball one, tails outside.
I tried last part of second semester and Kim vetoed it.
And the 1-0 becomes 1-1. Fastball has a lot of movement tonight. Cuts away. The old time name for it was a screwball, but now they call it cutter. Just a tish outside. 2-1 to count. And pop up. Jackson Bunker's going back at it at shortstop, calling for it, and hauls it in.
And the shortstop, number 13, Jackson Bunkers. That'll be the first out of the third inning.
Goes down as a fly out to position 6 if you're keeping score at home.
Hayden Wahlberg.
Top of the order comes back for the Westerners in the form of Hayden Wahlberg. He flew out to center his first time up. Swing and a miss. Again, a good tailing fastball. This one a little bit upstairs. And base hit between short and third. Second hit of the night for the Westerners.
Now batting for the Westerners, number 2, Eric Allard.
Eric Allard comes to the plate now. Center fielder. He struck out first time up. Garrett's eyeballing the runner at first. Good curveball. Stayed inside. Ball one. Might see something on here. Maybe a steal or hit and run, or that's a good pitch. Tied him up on the inside. 1-1 the count. Runner at first for the Westerners in the top of the third inning. Good pitch. Strike 2. And the pitch. Nope, in the dirt. Snagged by Waldschmidt. Kept it in front of him anyway and gloved it. 2-2 the count. And there's the move, and nailed him at first base for a pickoff.
At first base by the pitcher number 25, Isaiah Garrett. That'll be the second out of the third inning. So to reset, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Left-handed move. Nice pitch, curveball drops right in.
Struck out by number 25, Isaiah Garrett. So that'll be the third out of the third inning.
And we will move to the bottom of the third inning
top of the order, number 13, Jackson
as we
Bunkers.
go to
3,
these
Alex
commercial
Schrader. Number 15,
messages.
Cale Ortman.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org. Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
And back at Martina Memorial Field as Jackson Bunkers takes ball one in the bottom of the third innings. We're at the top of the order again for the Hawks. Second time seeing him. Connor Wendell takes a called first strike. 1-1 the count. Got a scoreless game here. And the pitch leaves it high, 2-1. Hawks have one hit, one double by Ryan Willman. Called strike two. And the Westerners have 2 hits, 2 singles. And the 2-2 pitch from Wendell. It stays high and catches a piece of his helmet.
Jackson Bunkers advances to first base after being hit by the pitch. Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 3, Alex Schrader.
Alex Schrader comes to the plate. He walked his first time up. We might see something here now. Sacrifice bunt perhaps, and there it is. Pushes it down first, and he fields it, stops. Good job by Alex. Little sack bunt.
Made by the first baseman, number 7, Casey Nielsen, for the first out of the third inning. Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, the third baseman, number 15, Cale Ortman.
So that puts Bunkers at second base now on the nice sacrifice bunt by Alex Schrader. Cale Ortman comes to the plate. He reached on a fielder's choice. Ball low. Hawks looking to get a tally on the board here. Too high. And the 2-0 pitch. Called strike. Real tight on there. Inside. 2-1 the count. Cale ready, and the pitch, and he dribbles it to third base. Third baseman makes the play. Throws it over and can't be handled by the first baseman. Goes in the air by the third baseman. Threw it in the dirt. But runners at first and third now for the Hawks.
1 out, runners at first and third will bring to the plate number 23, Hunter Pick.
Hunter Pick, cleanup hitter. He grounded out short to first in his first appearance. Might have a steal here. Get things moving a little bit. Wendell with the pitch and ground ball. First shortstop. Oh, and he No, he dropped the ball.
Number 13, Jackson Bunkers, scoring for the Hawks.
So Hunter Pick reaches on a fielder's choice. And Hawks get their first run of the evening.
Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 16.
Without the benefit of a hit.
Timeout on the field.
Looked like a double play ball, but the shortstop muffed it first and then threw wild at second base and resulted in a run score and runners at first and second for the Hawks. Gordy Johnson, the head coach for the Westerners, taking a little mound visit, kind of settling them down a little bit. Like Colin Holman coming
Runners
to the
on
plate.
first and second with one out in the bottom of the third inning. We'll bring to the plate number 16.
He nubbed
Colin
one
Holman.
right in front of the plate, first time up. Catcher fielded and threw a bullet to first baseman. Holman hits a laser right down the right field line.
Most people didn't even move. Ice cold.
0-1 pitch. Too far in. 1-1 to count. Holman looking for something he can drive now. Big gap out in right center. Playing him to definitely pull. First baseman way back. And the pitch. Drops in a curveball. 1-2 the count. One, two, the count. Runners at first and second for the Hawks. One run in. Bottom of the third inning. And the pitch. And curveball, and he pops up. That is an infield fly. Whether he drops it or not, he is out, but runners advance at their own risk.
Catch made by
And he
third
does make
baseman,
the
number
catch.
21, Jack Terpstra. That'll be the second out of the third inning. Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, the designated hitter, number 34, Austin Klein.
Austin Klein with a ground out pitcher to first in his first plate appearance. And there's a rope. Oh, just off the first baseman's glove. Hit very hard. And throw across the diamond.
Number 15, Cale Ortman.
Nice
scoring for the
RBI
Hawks.
single by Austin Klein for the second run for the Hawks.
Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 20, Landon Waldschmidt.
Runners at first and third now. I don't know if Austin's a threat to steal. Maybe a delayed steal or balk steal or something like that, but straight out, probably not. Good pitch to Landon Waldschmidt. Strike one. And the pitch. And fouls it off towards the concession stand. For 0-2 the count now. As they say, it only takes one, so got another chance here. And the pitch. And he drives it out to left field. Looks like he's got it measured pretty well. And third out.
Catch made in left field by number 22, Michael Swancut. That'll be the third out.
But
the third
the Hawks
inning.
do tally
After 3, Remsen St. Mary's
2 runs.
2, Akron-Westfield 0.
in the bottom of the third. So we're going to the bottom or the top of the fourth. And we'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field, where the Hawks have just taken a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the third. Got some equipment problem for Landon Waldschmidt. I think he lost the instructions on how to tie a shoe or something. He's trying to hurry. You can see him on the left of your screen there.
Trying to think what they play with instant replay. What songs they play with that.
But Isaiah Garrett's working on 4 strikeouts. Going to the fourth inning. Top of the fourth. Hawks leading by a score of 2-0.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning,
coming to the
for
plate
Westerners will be
is
number 22,
the left
Michael
fielder,
Swancutt.
Michael Swancutt. He tapped back to the first baseman for a 3 unassisted in his first plate appearance. Excuse me, this is Swancutt. He struck out his first time up.
Strikeout.
Yep. Batting third in the lineup for the Westerners tonight. And the 0-1 pitch. In for called strike 2. Garrett's way up on the batter now. Way up in the count. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss.
Strikeout by number 25.
Again, a good tailing fastball.
The first out of the fourth inning.
Just cuts away from the
Now
right-handed hitter.
Number 21, Jack Terpstra.
Cleanup hitter, Jack Terpstra. He's the one that tapped back to the first baseman. Curveball breaks too far outside. 1-0 the count. And, yep. A single right over Alex Schrader's head for the third hit of the evening for the Westerners.
Now batting for Akron-Westfield will be number 12, Carter Wilkin.
Carter Wilkin comes to play. He also grounded out, first baseman unassisted. And Garrett's with the pitch. Raw ground ball up to Force at second, and Jackson, wise decision.
Second base by the second baseman.
Not to throw the ball.
Schrader.
So Wilkin reaches on a fielder's choice for the second out of the inning. Still a runner at first base.
Now batting for the Westerners will be number 7, Casey Nielsen.
Nielsen struck out the first time up, but he made it to first base on the pitch too hot to handle by Waldschmidt. Garrett's with the delivery. Strike one called on the outside. Love to see pitchers get ahead in the count early. It kind of works to their benefit. Little nubber, and Kale kind of paused and got him at first base. Nice play by Kale.
Kale Ortman. That'll be the third out of the fourth inning. Due up in the bottom of the fourth inning.
And we go to the bottom of the fourth inning with the Hawks
12, Brendan Fish, and the top of the order,
leading
13,
by a
Jackson
score of
Bunker.
2-0. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
Level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
And welcome back to Marv Thielen Memorial Field. This is Jim Wesselman with the play-by-play and color commentary for the Hawks baseball against the Akron-Westfield Westerners.
Ryan Wilman.
Coming to the plate for the Hawks is the left fielder, Ryan Wilman, who doubled his first time up at the Hawks' first hit. And pitch to him, swinging him, foul tip, back to the screen. 0-1 the count. Ball sails a little high and outside for a 1-1 count. Inside, nubs it towards the Hawks dugout. 1-2 the count. A lot of these names sound familiar for the Hawks. You've probably heard them in state football and state basketball. Basically the same kids play all the sports. Good take on that one. Broke outside. 2-2. And the pitch from Wendell. And he's rung up on
Strikeout
called
by the
third
pitcher,
strike.
number 3, Connor Wendell. That'll be the first out of the fourth inning. Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 12, the center fielder, number 12, Brendan Fish.
As I mentioned before in the pregame, it always seems Akron-Westfield plays very well against the Hawks. Again, well-coached team. Most of the time play fundamental baseball. And fly to right field. Looks like stumbled a little bit underneath it, but
by number 1, Tatum Wilkin. That'll be the second out of the fourth inning. 2 outs. And
Two
on
outs.
Will bring to the plate number 13, Jackson Bunkers.
top of the order for the Hawks. With Jackson Bunkers, he grounded out and was hit by a pitch. And the first pitch called a strike. 0-1 to count. Nobody on, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth inning. Good pitch again. Wendell's doing a good job of keeping the ball away from the hitters. not giving him anything they can really pull, except that one. Hung that curveball a little bit, and Jackson all over it for the third hit of the night for the Hawks.
2 outs and a runner on first base will bring to the plate number 3, Alex Schrader.
Good 0-2 hitting there by Jackson. Wendell thought he could probably sneak a curveball through there, but Jackson jumped all over that nice base hit out to left field. Ball gets away from the catcher. Jackson scurries. He can go to third, and he is. Picks up 2 bases on that pass ball. Goes to first and third. So 90 feet away now. Get that third run. Schrader at the plate now. He walked his first time and had a sac bunt second time. So he's got 0 for 0 tonight. And drives him out to right field, but it looks like right to him. Had to go back just a little bit. So Hawks threatened, but to no avail. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning.
Thank you to our sponsors, Arns Lawn Care, Barry's Electric, and Pekin Career Insurance. Thank you for your support.
And we'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
And back at Martina Memorial Field.
Going
in the top of the 5th.
Tatum
Wilkham to the plate. And drive to right field in foul territory. Hunter Pick.
Number 23, Hunter Pick. They'll be the first out in the 5th inning.
Hunter Pick with a catch.
Now batting for the Westerners, number 25, Nathan Gaswint.
One out for the Westerners, and Gaswint comes to the plate. He struck out. Two-0 the count to Gaswint. He singled his first time up, and Garretts comes back with a strike, making it 2-1 the count. Hawks still up by 2-0. And there's a good pitch again, curveball. Swung over the top of it. 2-2 now. And pitch, high pop up. And Ryan Willman hauls it in. F7 if you're scoring at home for the second out.
Second out of the 5th inning.
And for the Westerners, pitcher coming to the plate for the Westerners, Connor Wendell. He flew out to Jackson Bunkers at shortstop, first time up. And the pitch. Fouls it straight back. Everybody in the crowd listens to see if it hits a vehicle or crashes a window or something like that, but that one hit pavement. And the pitch from Garrett's. And almost exactly the same place. 0-2 the count. Nobody on base. Garrett shakes off the sign, likes this one, and drops a curveball. Fouled towards third base dugout. Still 0-2 now. Garrett looks in for the signal and the delivery. Skips another curveball, makes count 1-2. Probably come, I think, with a fastball here, one of those tailing away. And the pitch. Nope, another curveball, stays just outside. Looked like it might catch a corner. 2-2 the count. And timeout called by Wendell. Garrett's with the pitch. And fly out to right field, and Hunter Pick goes back on it and makes the catch.
Hunter Pick. That'll be the third out of the fifth inning.
We will move to the bottom of the fifth inning.
Due up in the bottom of the fifth will be number 15, Cale Ortman, number 23, Hunter Pick,
and again,
and number 16,
come
Colin
back
Holman.
After these commercial messages from our
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
And welcome back to Martino Memorial Field for the bottom of the fifth inning with the Hawks leading by a score of 2-0. And coming to the plate will be number 3 hitter, Cale Ortman. Fielder's choice and reached on an error.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth inning for Remsen St. Mary's, the third baseman, number 15, Cale Ortman.
And the pitch, low and in the dirt. 1-0 the count to Cale Ortman. Hawks probably like to get a couple guys on with no outs. And there's a drive to center field. High, easy to get under for the first out.
Made in center field by number 2, Eric Allard. That'll be the first out of the fifth inning. Now batting, the right fielder, number 23, Hunter Pick.
Hawks definitely not scorching the ball tonight. Austin Klein with a nice hit. Willman with the double. And Jackson with a single. Hunter, big swing on that one. Took a healthy cut. And the 0-1, and he drives it. That might get in the gap, and it is. One bounce off the fan. Ooh, nice throw by the center fielder. Would have been on the base. It probably would have been a different story. But Hunter collects a double. Drove that one very well into left center. One hop off the fence. So the fourth hit of the evening for the Hawks. Now hopefully they can just capitalize on it.
Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 16, Colin Holman.
Holman comes to the plate, Colin Holman. Catcher to first the first time up and flew out to the third baseman. Infield fly. But runner in scoring position in the form of Hunter Pick. And ball way outside. Excuse me, I think we have a runner, don't we? And that is?
Right now it looks like
Play at second, pick off attempt. Yeah.
Courtesy runner would be number 26.
Brady
Coink.
Coink is the pinch runner for Hunter Pick right now. And the pitch, swing, and he had a good cut at that. 1-1 the count with one out for the Hawks, threatening in the bottom of the fifth inning. Holman, the number 5 batter in the lineup. And the 1-1 pitch, and kind of reach for it, and fouls it off down the left field line. 1-2 the count.
usually has it on a practice even.
And the pitch. Oh, that's
Strikeout by number 3, Connor.
a little outside, it looked like to me, but
now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, the designated hitter, number 34, Austin Klein.
Austin Klein comes to the plate. He had a RBI single his second time up, and then first time up, pitcher to first baseman. 2 outs now for the Hawks. Klein looking to drive this runner in for his second RBI. Fouls it into first base dugout where the Westerners reside. 1-1 the count. 2 outs, Coink at second base, pinch running for Hunter Pick. Called strike 2, curveball. Catcher's already setting up outside, and the ball stays outside. And, ooh, nice rip down the line, but lands in foul territory. Count remains the same at 1-2. And the pitch. And there's a drive, but right to the right fielder. Very well hit.
That'll be the third out of the fifth inning.
So
As we go
line
to the
drive
top of the
right
sixth,
to the right
it is
fielder.
Remsen St. Mary's 2, Akron-Westfield 0.
And we will go to the top of the sixth inning with St. Mary's leading still by the score of 2-0.
And number 22, Michael.
And we will be back after these commercial messages.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
And back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field for the top of the sixth inning.
Number 4, Hayden.
And we lead top of the sixth inning with the top of the lineup for the Westerners. Hayden Wahlberg come to the plate. Fly out to center, single, but he was picked off by Garrett's. Hawks still leading by a score of 2-0. Game just over about an hour and 10 minutes, so it's moving right along. Not too much activity on the base paths. Of course, a low-scoring game. And saws off Wahlberg. Sends a foul ball down the first base line. 0-1 the count. And a little dribbler out in front. Garrett's right on it. Makes the throw to first base. Nice play.
By the first baseman, number 25. By the pitcher, number 25, Isaiah Garrett. That'll be the first out of the sixth inning.
Again, a 1-3.
Now batting for the Westerners, number 2.
Put out
Eric
number 2,
Allard.
Eric Allard comes to the plate. He has struck out both times tonight. And curveball ties him up for strike one. A lot of movement on that curveball. That not the best swings are made by the Westerners. A lot of defensive swings. And the 0-1 outside pitch, good fastball. 0-2 the count. Way up in the count. And curveball stays outside. Get on top of that a little bit more. Get that good downward break. One, two. Count from Garrett's to Allard. Ooh, fastball kind of froze him, but must have been a little high or inside, one or the other. Kind of got a upstairs view up here in the press box. And the 2-2 pitch. And that froze him.
Strikeout by number 25, Isaiah Garrett. That'll be the second out of the sixth inning. With 2 outs and nobody on, we'll bring to the plate number 22, Michael Swancut.
2 outs now. And Michael Swancut comes to the plate. He has struck out both times also tonight. And saws him off right there. Right in on the hands for strike one. And the 0-1 pitch. And drive out to left field. Willman looks like he has it gauged and right to him. 3 outs.
Ryan Willman for the 3rd out of the 6th inning. Due up in the bottom of the 6th inning for Remsen St. Mary's will be the catcher,
moving
number
to
20,
the
Landon Walsh.
bottom of the 6th
Number 8,
inning
Ryan
then.
Willman, and number 12, Brendan Fish.
Hawks still leading by the score of 2-0. And we'll be back after these commercial breaks from our sponsors.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
20, Landon Waldschmidt.
And back at Martine Field with the Landon Waldschmidt coming to the plate. He struck out and flew out to left field in his second at bat. Looking to get things going here and fouled it back into the crowd. Lady made a nice stop with her blanket. Oh, 1 the count. And the pitch. And a drive to center field. Hawks gather their 5th hit of the evening. And we'll have a courtesy runner, Keaton Harpenow.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 2, Keaton Harpenow.
Well, kind of a good old classic pitchers duel tonight between Garrett's for the Hawks and Wendell for the Westerners. Hawks look to maybe get a couple insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th going into the last inning. Willman squares. Fouls it straight back. Trying to get that runner into scoring position. Fouled off a curveball. Probably going to do the same thing. And probably going to try to get it down first baseline. And nope, pulls back. Well, basically saying that might be no, he did get to it. Pitcher did make a good play on it, ran it down.
Put out made at first base by the pitcher, number 3, Connor Wendell.
Doesn't get credit for it, but it is almost like a sacrifice. Swung away on it.
Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 12, Brendan Fish.
Fish coming to the plate. Grounded out, pitcher to first, and flew out to left field. Right field, I guess that was. I can't even read my own writing. And called strike. 0-1 to count to Fish. Looking to put one into play and find a hole for it. And ball in dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. 1-1 to count. Matthew Swan cut now into the game at catcher. And nothing there. Pickoff attempt. No throw was made. Harpenow good speed at second. And the pitch. And ball in the dirt. Again, nice stop by Swancut. Shifted his feet very well and got his body in front of that ball. 2-1 to count. And the pitch right back to, and he didn't check the runner, so the runner advances to third base.
Put out made at first base by the pitcher, number 3, Connor Wendell. With 2 outs and a runner on third base, will bring to the plate at the top of the order, number 13, Jackson Bunkers.
All right, third run is 90 feet away with 2 outs. Jackson Bunkers 1 for 2 tonight. Ground out, hit by pitch, and a single. And called strike 1. And the 0-1. And the right fielder just went over. He got a glove on it.
Number 2, Keaton Harpenaz, scoring for
Kind of a running leap at it and just came up short on it. So double for Jackson Bunkers for the 6th hit of the evening, his second.
Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, the second baseman, number 3, Alex Schrader.
Gets that third run in. 2 outs, runner on second base now. And pitch outside. 1-0 the count. Come on. Ball in the dirt. Swancut's making some nice defensive plays behind the plate there. Keeping that ball in front of him. 2-0 the count. Dribbler down the third baseline. Dean Harpenau gathers it up as it stops on the ground. 2-1 to count. And the pitch. Oh, and it hit Jackson Bunkers. Kind of one of those unfortunate plays for the third out.
Third out, runner interference. That will bring us to the top of the 7th inning. Leading off for the Westerners will be number 21, Jack Terpstra. Number 12, Carter Wilkin. And
top of the 7th.
7, Casey
going
Nielsen.
to. And last chance for the Westerners, and we'll be back after these messages.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org. Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Baseman number 21, Jack Terpstra.
And back here at Marv Thielen Field for the top of the 7th inning with the Hawks leading by the score of 3-0. Westerners bring up their number 4 hitter, Jack Terpstra. Single and ground out to first baseman unassisted in his 2 plate appearances. Garrett starts him off with ball 1. And the pitch, and swing and a miss. Fastball ran high and tight. One the count. And way outside. 2-1. Kind of like to get that first out. Well, that goes for any inning, but especially the 7th with a 3-0 lead. And the pitch. Too far out. 31. I know Cale Ortman was warming up between innings, so it looks like he'd be the first reliever. And foul ball way out down the third base line. Full count. Top of the 7th. Hawks leading by a score of 3-0. Garrett's looking to get that first out of the inning. And the stretch and the delivery. And ball 4.
Number 21, Jack Terpstra advanced to first base on the walk. Now batting for the Westerners, number 12, Carter Wilkin.
Carter Wilkin coming to the plate. Another left-handed stick, and good pitch to start him off with. Strike on the outside corner. He also grounded out first baseman and fielder's choice. 0-1 pitch, way outside, 1-1. And buckled him over for a strike. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Upstairs, and Hunter Pick coming in. Nope, drops in front of him. Little flare out to right field. So Akron-Westfield with their 4th hit of the evening.
On first and second will bring to the plate the first baseman, number 7, Casey Nielsen.
So Westerners threatening in the top of the 7th inning. Coming to the plate, Nielsen struck out and reached first on a drop third strike and flew out to right field. And the pitch. Base hit. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Timeout on the field.
And that is Westerners' 5th hit of the evening. Kind of bunching them all together here. Coach Harpenow goes to the mound, and it looks like Hunter Pick will be the reliever. He pretty much brings straight gas. Oh. Yeah, little shifting of here. It is going to be Cale Ortman.
Alex go to third.
Yes, Alex Schrader will move to third base. Hunter Pick will move to second. Jackson, I believe. Oh, he'll stay at short. That's right. Garrett's goes out to left. Yeah, I think Willman will move to right and Garrett's to left. So as Cale takes his warm-ups, we'll go to commercial break from our sponsors.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Top of the seventh inning.
And
Now pitching.
Ortman done with his warm-ups. Go to facing Tatum Wilkin. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Westerners. Hawks hang on to a 3-0 lead. And first pitch is a hit by a pitch.
The first base after being hit by the pitch. It'll be number 21, Jack Terpstra, scoring for the Westerners.
Three to one score. Still bases loaded, nobody out. And coming to the plate, number 33.
Now batting number 33, Matthew Swancutt.
Matthew Swancutt, the catcher. Ground ball.
Number 12 is Carter Wilkins.
And reaches on a fielder's choice. Play was made at second base. And he was safe at second. Beat the throw from Holman. 3-2. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Now batting number 3, Connor Wendell.
Number 9 hitter Connor Wendell up. Strike one. Really getting tense situation right now. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at second. Laces one and I think it hit a fan. Went right over the fence. Everybody seems to be all right. Nobody's screwing around. And that pitch sails right over his head. 1-2 the count. Need a strikeout here. And the pitch. And swing and a miss for the first out of the inning.
Strikeout by number 15, Cale Ortman. That'll be the first out of the top of the seventh inning. Now batting for the Westerners.
Westerners do come with the top of the order. Hayden Wahlberg. He does have a single in one of his at-bats. And the pitch, curveball. Nice, quick curveball. Strike one. Infield, or corners are in, I should say. First and third. There's the base hit. That's going to at least tie the game. And they take the lead on the base hit by Wahlberg.
Number 9, Leighton Cook, and number 1, Jaden Wilkins, scoring for the Westerners.
So big comeback by the Westerners tonight.
Number 2, Eric Allard.
Still one out. Runners at first and second. 4-3 now, Westerners in the top of the 7th. And a swing. Kind of tried to hold up. And it looks like we're going to have a Gaswind is going to re-enter for Swan Cut. I'm sure for running purposes, a little quicker. So first and second, one out. Westerners with 4 runs in the top of the 7th, and strike 2. Good fastball by Ortman. Way up in the count now, 0-2. And the pitch, and strike 3.
Strikeout by number 15, Cale Ortman.
Second out of the inning.
7th inning. Now batting for the Westerners, number 22, Michael Swancut.
Michael Swancut now comes to the plate. Two outs now, and the pitch. Swing and a miss right through it. Again, good fastball by Ortman. Seems to be throwing a little bit harder right now. And 2 right by him. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. And 3 fastballs right by him. But Westerners did some damage in the top of the 7th with 4 runs. We head into the bottom of the 7th inning with the Hawks trailing by a score of 4-3 and looking to make a dramatic comeback tonight. Got their work cut out for them. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
It has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field with a big comeback from the Westerners to take a 4-3 lead going in the bottom of the 7th inning. Garrett's had things under control, and then top of the 7th, they'll walk the first batter.
Number 15,
and then they kept on base hit here, base hit there. And Cale Ortman, the relief pitcher, comes to the plate now. Oh, he's still taking warm-up tosses, I guess. But new pitcher in for the Westerners is Michael Swancutt, previously the left fielder. So see if the Hawks can work their magic. Get a couple guys on, anything can happen. Like to get that first guy on, though. And the pitch. Ball one. Hawks may take until they get a called strike. It's kind of playing by the book right now. Get that first runner, make him prove that he can throw a strike. 2-0 the count. Different theories on that. You know, you got your number 3 hitter. Might let him swing away, but probably take until you get a strike. 3-0. And the pitch. Ball 4. Runners got that. Hawks got that first runner on.
First base on the walk.
So 4 straight.
Now batting number 23, Hunter Pick.
Sure as anything that he's going to be taken. Got to prove he can throw a strike first. And Swancutt takes a look at Ortman. Ball 1. 5 straight. Hunter showing bunt just as a decoy. And the pitch. There's a strike. I think everybody in the park knew he wasn't going to bunt. He's just showing it to distract the pitcher. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. A big swing. One, 2 the count. And the pitch. Ooh, swing, got a piece of it. Went right off the catcher's mask. 1-2. Remains the count. Just need a base hit. Not too many kids will have walk-offs in their career like Holman did last year. Takes a look at Ortman at first. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nobody covered second base. So I have to give Hunter a base hit on that. Shortstop made a nice play on it, but second baseman did not cover.
No outs and runners on first and second will bring to the plate the first baseman.
So
number 16,
first
Colin
and second,
Holman.
Nobody out. Holman comes to the plate, the aforementioned Holman. Just looking for a base hit here. Good speed at second. Should be able to score on a single to the outfield. Holman looks at ball 1. 2 important runners on there, the tying run and the winning run. And Holman ready, and the pitch. Ball upstairs. 2-0 the count. Now, here's the hitter's pitch right here. 2-0, you know he's got to come with a strike. But outside, good eye. 3-0. Pretty run-of-the-mill game. First 6 innings, 7th inning turns into something. And the pitch. Ball 4.
Calling home and advance to first base
So
on
the
the
Hawks
walk.
load the bases
No outs in the base
with
for
nobody
loading and a
out.
Timeout on the field.
And Gordy Johnson, coach for the Akron-Westfield Westerners, out to have a little discussion. And Dean had a little discussion with his runners. I'm sure they're kind of going over strategy for this. Everybody should be considering if the ball is hit to them, if it's hard, if it's soft, where they're going to go with it. Austin Klein comes to the plate. They have infield pulled, everybody. Want to cut down that run at the plate. They don't want to have to go extras, if at all possible. Ball tight, inside. Ball eludes the pitcher, but infielders backed it up. Look to drive it through the holes that are shortened up now. There's a strike. 1-1. Infield pulled, they always say it makes a 400 hitter out of you because cut down on the angles. And the 1-1 pitch. Upstairs. 21. And too far outside. 31. Walk is an RBI. As good as a hit. And the pitch. That's a strike. Yes, that good pitch. Full count, nobody out, bases loaded. Hawks down by a run. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 1 out.
Strikeout by number 22, Matthew Swancut. Michael Swancut, my apologies. Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's.
Landon Waldschmidt coming to the plate. Approaching 2-hour game right now. Long innings, long 7th inning anyway. And the pitch, too far out. One 0 the count. And the pitch, too high. 2-0. Coach Harpenow flashing some signals. Again, infield still pulled for the Westerners. And the pitch, too far out. 3-0 the count. We know this is a straight take, so whatever Swancut delivers. And the pitch, too far in. And Waldschmidt with the RBI walk.
Number 15, Cale Ortman scoring for the Hawks. Number 20, Landon Waldschmidt advances to first base on the walk. He'll have a courtesy runner. Number 2,
Keaton Harpenow, run for Landon Waldschmidt. So, bases loaded, 1 out. Ryan Willman comes to the plate. Westerners still with infield pulled. Have to cut down that winning run at third base. Ryan just looking to something. Even the outfielders are pulled in. Base hit over him, doesn't matter. And the pitch, too far up. 1-0 the count. And the pitch, again, too high. 20 the count, 2-0. And he's at Michael Swancutt having trouble finding the plate, finding the strike zone, I should say. So Willman very selective, if not having the take sign. And the pitch, way up. 3-0 the count. Hawks just have to remember to touch all the bases if it is a walk. I guess one can miss it, but two better not, or else it's a double play. And the pitch. There's Ryan. Umpires do not like that. 3-1 to count. You think you have a walk and you toss your bat. That kind of makes the umpire look bad. And the 3-1 pitch. And swing and a miss. Now we got a full count. And the pitch, little pop-up. That could be trouble. No. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. And the winning run scores on the drop fly ball by the right fielder.
And that will be the ball game. Remsen St. Mary's 5, Akron-Westfield 4.
Final score, Remsen St. Mary's 5, Akron-Westfield 4. Kind of a exciting seventh inning. Everybody, both teams saved their best for the, well, I don't know about the best, but saved everything for the seventh inning. Make it more interesting. Takes the Hawks to 5-0 for the season now. I'd like to thank Fuller Digital Solutions for allowing us to present these games to you. And I'd also like to thank our sponsors for the sponsorship of the games. As I said, the Hawks host their tournament tomorrow, Memorial Day tournament, with Kingsley Pearson, Humboldt, and West Bend Mallard coming to Remsen, and travel to Galen Catholic on next Tuesday. I'd like to thank you all for listening. This has been Jim Wesselman with the Hawks Baseball, and we'll be talking to you and showing you games sometime soon. Have a good night.
Yeah, I have no idea how to score that either. Jim was trying